Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
More than anything, Unisa must be celebrated as a pioneer of the distance education model, an enduring gift not only to South Africa, the continent, but to the human civilization in the knowledge arena the world over.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning, with a footprint of students in more than 100 countries worldwide. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. To this end, Unisa is working on the following catalytic niche areas. Marine Studies. As a discipline, Marine Studies covers field-specific studies like marine ecology and biology to policy-related studies like marine spatial planning and coastal economies. Many other areas of marine research and studies are covered in this niche area. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies. Aviation and Aeronautical Studies covers specializations in areas as diverse as aeronautical engineering and aerospace safety, and South Africa's 18 airports forms a major role player for passengers and goods transitioning to and from our country. This is a niche that supports a major component of the country's economy. Automotive Studies. The South African automotive industry is projected to grow from 600,000 to 1.4 million vehicles a year in production. There is major potential to be explored in Unisa's commitment to automotive studies. In 2022, students from the Department of Mechanical Engineering participated in the Sasol Solar Challenge with their solar-powered car that travels from Johannesburg to Cape Town without using a single drop of fuel. Energy Studies. Unisa's Institute for Development of Energy for African Sustainability specializes in designing chemical processes, reducing material and energy consumption, as well as carbon dioxide emissions. Space Studies and Square Kilometer Array. Unisa has been extensively involved in the $1 billion Square Kilometer Array project since 2012. The Unisa Observatory, situated on the main campus, is a modern, well-equipped facility housing a 14-inch telescope where the College of Science, Engineering and Technology offers undergraduate courses in astrophysics and astronomy with specialization up to PhD level. Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization. The fourth industrial revolution can be described as the advent of cyber-physical systems, involving entirely new capabilities for people and machines. Examples include genome editing and new forms of machine intelligence. The College of Graduate Studies will support and promote studies into 4IR and digitalization, while the Graduate School of Business Leadership presents a short learning program on big data.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let's pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you that we are not in a funeral service. We are here to celebrate academic accomplishments. Thank you very much. Once more, good morning and welcome to the 23rd Unisa Spring Graduation Ceremony, an event occasioned to celebrate and honor men and women who successfully fulfilled all the requirements of the diploma and degree programs they registered for at the University of South Africa. My name is Ramakhwai Mahano. I'm a professor of parasitology and currently serving in the interim as Vice Principal Institutional Development. We receive and welcome you this morning with absolute delight and the Unisa hospitality, trusting that we will all enjoy the proceedings in this grand and auspicious event of the University of South Africa, which is organized solely to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. We also want to extend special greetings to you on behalf of the Chancellor of our university and the former State President of our country, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, the Principal and Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor Puleng Lenkabula, and the Council of the University of South Africa, ably led by Dr. Dan Mosia. On account of other competing priorities, these leaders of our university are unable to be with us this morning, but they nonetheless extend their welcome and congratulations to you, the graduates, and all significant people accompanying you this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation is always a beautiful event charged with elation and a deep sense of fulfillment and accomplishment, particularly among those who are graduating and the significant ones, that is the parents, spouses, guardians, relatives, and friends. But our forebears raised another important aspect related to a day such as this, an event such as this, when they said, "Mutsi o tshwana le o, o tsosa diletseng." Yes, a day of joy and excitement such as this will always invoke memories of the past. I have seen many students as they traverse the stage during their graduation moment, being so emotional to the extent of their eyes welling up with tears. But whatever the emotions, we invite you to sit back, to relax, and to enjoy the proceedings and the Unisa hospitality. This ceremony is hosted and conducted with full adherence to the statutes of the University of South Africa, and also in accordance with the higher education traditions of celebrating the fulfillment and completion of all the requirements entailed in the study programs that the graduates would have enrolled in. In this ceremony, a total of 651 certificates will be issued, but only 373 will be received in praesentia. In other words, the graduates will receive their certificates in this ceremony. But for the rest, they will collect their certificates from the regional offices, or either they will be posted to them. Now, out of this lot, I've noted that about 12 will receive their diplomas or degrees cum laude, that is with distinction. Why are you so quiet? You ought to be clapping and... We are here to celebrate. It's a wonderful day, it's a wonderful event. But then the office of the registrar informs us that at the end of this series of spring graduation ceremonies, which in total are 39, including 2 that will be in Ethiopia and Eritrea, we would have graduated not less than 20,000 students. Now, if you add that figure, that number, to about 40,000 students who graduated during the autumn graduation ceremonies, you will realize that the University of South Africa is unparalleled and it is unabating in making sure that it contributes meaningfully towards human capital development and making sure that the citizenry of the country gets educated. What is also special about this ceremony is that Me Maureen Mabangu Lerule Ramakanya, who is the MEC of Education in the Limpopo provincial government, will be receiving her Bachelor of Arts degree. It is good to be led by people who love education themselves, who espouse education. But then, ladies and gentlemen, to assist me to officiate over this ceremony, we have officials of the university, and it is my singular honor to introduce them to you. Representing the office of the registrar and at the same time being the acting regional director, we have Dr. L. Molepo. From the Office of Human Resources, and this is the lady who hires and fires people at the university, we have Dr. Phumzile Dlamini. Also, I have my counterpart, the Vice Principal, Operations and Facilities, Ntate Matsia Baba Mutebele. From the regional office, we have colleagues, and it is my privilege to introduce them to you also. We have Mepi Seloma, who is the Manager Student Support, Ntate M. Munyela, who is a Student Advisor, Me E.L. Mutau from the Protection Services, Me G. Masinga, Protection Services. Now, a beautiful story about these two from the Protection Services. These two ladies are a very good example that if you have a desire to transform your situation, regardless of where you are at the moment, you can do it. They acquired their degrees whilst being part of the Protection Service, looking after the buildings at night. When they got an opportunity, they went into their books and studied. One of them is already doing a master's degree. We also have Me A. Ramabulani, who is a coordinator in the Giyani Regional Center. Representing the different colleges of our university, from the College of Graduate Studies, we have Professor Kanyisi Lembata, who is the acting director of the School of Interdisciplinary Research and Graduate Studies. From the College of Law, we have Mr. T.D. Ngobeni and Professor F.M. Mahlobohwane. From the College of Human Sciences, we have Professor R.P. Mbedzi, who is the chair of the Department of Social Work. Also, we have Professor A. Risenga, who is a full professor in health studies, as well as Professor K.J. Malesa, an associate professor of social work. The College of Economic and Management Sciences is represented by Dr. L.S. Ndiso, who is the head of Quality Assurance and Enhancement, as well as Professor E. Mudimu, who is a professor of mathematics. And I've heard a very good story about this particular professor, that she is actually advising the government of our country in matters of decision mathematics, and she is running a 40 million rand project. So that's a phenomenal accomplishment. From the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor S. Makatu, as well as Dr. M. Tibani, and Professor N. Ndo, who is acting director of the School of Engineering. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor Soholo Lebelo, who is the director of the School of Agriculture and Life Sciences. And we have Dr. Kumutso Simenya, the chair of the Department of Environmental Sciences. From the College of Education, we have Professor Ramudingwana Tabani, who is the director of the School of Educational Studies. We have Professor D. Masho. She is a full professor in the Department of Inclusive Education. And we have Dr. M. Malafela, who is a senior lecturer still in the Department of Inclusive Education. The College of Accounting Sciences is represented by Dr. M.T. Hlongwane, who is the Executive Dean, M.M.N. Polo, who is the Director of the School of Applied Accountancy, as well as Mr. S.F. Ngadi, who is the Chair of the Department of Financial Accounting. From the Graduate School of Business Leadership, we have Mr. O. Ngube, who is representing the head of the Department of Digital Transformation and Value Chain Management, as well as Professor P. Fenter, who is the academic director. But then we have the supervisors of the doctoral candidates, and it is important that we acknowledge the phenomenal work that they have done in guiding the doctoral candidates to full completion. In particular, we have Professor D.T. Masilwane, and he has guided the candidate Peter Manji Matsaung and Professor K.J. Malesa, who guided Mahala Eric Mashamba. For an event of this nature to unfold seamlessly, we always have colleagues who work in the background. These are colleagues who ensure that all processes that are required for an event of this nature are attended to. And it is very important that we do not overlook the phenomenal contribution that they are giving to the university. Without particularizing them, let me just indicate that the colleagues in the graduation division of our university are appreciated. Colleagues in the Department of Institutional Advancement are appreciated. Colleagues in the Department of Facility Management are appreciated, and these include colleagues who have been directing you and also looking after your vehicles and everything that goes with an event of this magnitude, ensuring that it unfolds seamlessly. And also colleagues in the Multimedia Center. As we speak, this graduation ceremony is streamed live on YouTube. So beyond this ceremony, you will have the privilege of watching the ceremony on YouTube. Also, colleagues from the Department of Human Resources, the Employee Relations and Wellness component thereof, are highly appreciated, because to host any event of this nature, you have to ensure that there is medical support that is available, so that in the event there is some mishap, we are able to attend to the matter timely. Colleagues also from the Polokwane Regional Office, and I've introduced some of them, but there could be some that I have missed. They must know that they are highly appreciated for what they do. And as I've indicated, also those who are in the protection services. But then before I request Mayor Polo to come and give the Chancellor's address, there are announcements that I want to make, and let me request you to listen to the announcements very carefully. The first announcement is that all cell phones must be put on silent mode. And I always say, If at all the cell phone technology is above your understanding, it is no harm for you to ask somebody who's next to you to help you to put it on silent mode. Now, from now henceforth, we don't want to hear any cell phone ringing. That must be adhered to without fail. The second announcement is that graduation ceremonies are celebratory events. We have to celebrate. Now, in the African context, when we celebrate, we ululate. And here we're talking about the genuine African ululation. Not a scream, not a shout. So if at all you are planning to scream or to shout, not in this ceremony. What we are looking for is true ululation that generates from the belly before it goes through the voice, the vocal cords. Also, when we celebrate in the African context, we sound our praises. Yes. We have praises, and these praises, I always say, they are not just an assemblage of words that are meaningless. No. These recitals, they actually have serious meaning about our history, where we come from as a particular lineage of people. The victories we contended with and accomplished, the challenges that we came across, and also there is a projection into the future. So they are very important praises and recitals for our existence. And also in the African context, when we celebrate, we dance. Now we are saying to you, if you want to ululate, ululate. If you want to sound your recitals, do so. If you want to dance, do so. However, there is a very serious caveat that we are imposing, and you must not violate that one. You only do it for your candidate. And when your candidate leaves, stop your praise, because it is the opportunity for another candidate. Ba mukoni baske ba interfere le ba masemula. Liboko la Bahamukoni is irrelevant for the people of Bahamasemula. So you need to separate these things. And if we adhere to that way of doing things, we will enjoy our ceremony. Lastly, and this is very important for you, the graduates, once you have received, you have been kept, and you are directed around the auditorium, return to your seat. Do not go out and go home. Do not do that. We will return you. You must stay put in this ceremony until we conclude the proceedings. Remember, there are 373 candidates present. Now, even the 373 candidate must graduate in front of a full audience like the first one. That is fair. And if you step out before we conclude the proceedings, in the first instance, you are becoming disrespectful to this contingency. Remember, these people, they have suspended their activities and they came here just to support you and to congratulate you. So do not, and you will notice that no one of them will stand and walk out before the proceedings are concluded. Now, if you are doing it, right, so we expect you to behave accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to request Mayor Polo to come and give the Chancellor's address. As I've indicated, Mayor Polo is a chartered accountant and she's the director of the School of Applied Accountancy. Over to you, Mayor Polo.
Dumelang, Realocha, Dimacheloni, Avusheni, good morning, Huemore, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Acting Registrar, academics, support staff, esteemed guests, family, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to be delivering this morning's edition of the Chancellor's address on behalf of our Chancellor, His Excellency former President, Dr. Thabo Mbeki. Let us take this opportunity to congratulate our graduates this morning for their great achievements. Let's clap hands for them. Today is a momentous occasion, a day filled with pride, joy, and hope. But as you stand at the cusp of your new beginning, I want to speak to you not just about your future, but about a profound challenge facing our country, which is poverty. I have entitled this address, "It Ends With Me." "It ends with me" is not merely a statement. It is a call to action, a declaration that with each of you, the cycle of poverty can and must come to an end. South Africa, as we know, has a complex relationship with poverty. According to recent World Bank data, over 55% of our population lives below the national poverty line. We are among the most unequal nations globally, and the effects of poverty are felt most acutely by Black South Africans, particularly women, children, especially those in rural areas. For many of you, this is not a statistic. It is the reality you have lived. It is the story of your parents, grandparents, and for some, the story you are fighting to rewrite today. The World Bank, which monitors a global poverty trends, identifies education as one of the most critical tools for eradicating poverty. It is believed that skilled job creation and improved access to quality education, particularly at the tertiary level, are essential in breaking the chains of poverty. Your very presence here today is a testament to this. You are armed with a qualification from this world-class university, the University of the Land, Unisa. And this, in the eyes of global development experts, is one of the most potent weapons that you have. For many of you, tertiary education is not only a personal achievement, but a generational achievement. Some of you sitting here this morning are the first in your family to reach this milestone. You know the sacrifice. I thought you would clap hands for yourselves. Thank you. You know the sacrifices that were made, the early mornings and late nights endured by your parents and grandparents, many of whom may have been domestic workers. They worked tirelessly, often with limited rights and protection, so that you could stand here where you are today, looking beautiful and handsome as you are. Recent data released by Statistics South Africa highlights that nearly 1 million people in this country are employed as domestic workers, a role still heavily shaped by racial and economic divides. Domestic workers, who are predominantly women, have long been the backbone of many South African homes, yet they remain underpaid and underprotected. Many of you know this struggle intimately, as it is the work that put food on your table and paid for your textbooks. But today we stand at a crossroads. Your generation has the power to change this. As the World Bank emphasizes, the cycle of poverty is deeply linked to limited education and economic opportunities. By achieving a tertiary education from this august institution, you are not only transforming your own future, but also lifting up your families and communities. It ends with me. I want you to personalize that this morning. And what does it ends with me really mean? It means that with your education, you now have the tools to break this cycle of poverty. It means that you no longer have to be defined by the hardships that shaped the lives of those who came before you. It means that you have the power to ensure that your children and grandchildren will never know the struggle of choosing between education and survival. The World Bank strategy for poverty eradication is centered on inclusive growth, which means creating opportunities for everyone, especially those who have been historically marginalized. It is about expanding access to skilled employment, creating a future where the children of domestic workers can become engineers, doctors, teachers, and entrepreneurs. As you live here today, I encourage you to take with you not only the pride of your achievements, but also the responsibility to help others achieve theirs. Each of you is a torchbearer of change, an agent of transformation. The future of our country, our ability to reduce poverty, to close the inequality gap, and to build a better South Africa rests in your hands. So as you step into this new chapter of your lives, remember, it ends with you. The struggles of the past do not define you, and they do not define what you can achieve. By continuing to learn, grow, and uplifting others, you become the key to ending the cycle of poverty for good. Congratulations once again, and thank you. Together we will write a new South Africa, a new story for South Africa rather, one where poverty ends and prosperity begins with you. Sepedi siri, chuana ye sa hweng ileta monono. Loosely translated, it means those who endure hardship will reap the rewards of prosperity. It ends with me.
Many thanks, Mepolo, for the insightful Chancellor's address, which was presented with a lot of wisdom and clear articulation. It is needless for any of us to try and rehearse what you have said. The message is quite explicit and clear. Poverty and the challenges related thereto should end with you. And that invokes a sense of responsibility as you graduate, that you must ensure that you curtail the impact of poverty in your lineage, in your household. Many thanks once more, Polo, for those wise words. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. It is fine now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just ensure that we move swiftly into the auditorium, those who have come late. get the number. Yeah. I trust that you have noticed what late coming does. And let it end now. You should not continue doing what you have done. When we indicate that the proceedings start at 10, it should be like that. Please proceed, Professor.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Peter Manjie Matsaung for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the supervisor was Professor D.T. Masilwane, and it is now my honor to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In its thesis entitled, An Exploration of the Use of Intelligence-Led Policing in Combating Cybercrimes in South Africa, he explores the sophistication with which technology is used to obtain and manipulate information for criminal activities. Dealing with cybercrime requires considerable preventative measures. This costs could bankrupt individuals and threaten the financial sustainability of many companies. Using narrative and hermeneutic phenomenological inquiries to understand and describe the experiences of law enforcement officials regarding the use of intelligence-led policing in combating cybercrime, He identifies challenges encountered in dealing with cybercrime, thus making a significant contribution to the policing of cybercrime in South Africa and abroad. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Peter Manjie Matsaung the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Peter Manji Matsaung. Well done.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Magara Eric Mashamba in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor K.J. Malisa, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Exploring Parental Involvement in the Implementation of Diversion Programs of Children in Conflict with the Law, Developing Probation Officers' Practice Guidelines, he makes a significant contribution to the field of child justice by highlighting the critical role of parental involvement in diversion programs. Addressing a notable gap in both South African and global literature, his research employs a rigorous, exploratory, descriptive, phenomenological, and contextual approach to offer fresh insight into parental participation. Through this, he develops practical guidelines to enhance their engagement in these programs. The study's strongly theoretical framework, meticulous qualitative methodology, and thorough data analysis exemplify a high level of scholarly rigor, marking it as a valuable addition to the social work discipline.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Magara Eric Mashamba the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Magala Eric Mashamba.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Mahanu, the following candidates receive the degree of Masters of Education. Rofuna Musumburi. Nditseni Ndubeni. Dipolelo Delicia Ramokhat.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Tabang Franz Lebeya receives the degree of Master of Philosophy.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Lena Mochachi Rabotata receives the degree of Master of Arts. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Silo Edwin Litwalo receives the degree of Master of Theology. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Moshala Miriam Shadung receives the degree of Master of Social Work.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science. Fortune Lindy Manganyi.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Ngwanalitsiri Thelma Motogwane receives the degree of Master of Arts.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Fulufelo Esther Nemuhun receives the degree of Master of Business Leadership.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Sheila Ndo received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours. Riranzo Beauty Chauke. Silaelo Mahobola, degree obtained with distinction. Mbulungeni Mambeda. Mushiri Peter Maponya. Mome Masete. Langanani Patson Mashao. Wetumelo Nwana Mahongwane Nkadima. Shihluke Audrey Shivambu. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Siwela Eva Sibola receives the degree of Bachelor of Information Science Honours.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Fizile Noctula Lungwani. Machoene Florina Manamela. Kaivas Mukhauhani Sekome. Sorry.
Professor Mahanu, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Honours Bachelor of Education. Ungajeni, wait. Kangela Emelian Ndlovu. Mashapa Matthews Sibele Mecha. Katuchelo Sikweni.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of the Bachelor of Education. Mpafudi Gerald Mameja. Mokhotwe Philippine Mashilwane. Kabelo Matsibe. Rarang Molopi. Moshapi Yvonne Motokwa. Mutehi Mokhotwe Murua. Mohadi Solasto Meramello. Sheila Fredolin Tefu. Malike Beatrice Matebula. Mosotho Winnie Mogashwa. Muta Messi Kanyasa. Masingita Kinyas Patlela. Chinani Nechifefe.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Khatlo Jerry Masubulele. Tshegofatso Nyaku. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Makhaechi Yvonne Mogonaga. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Messi Tsakani Shitlango.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Commerce. Maria Makubele. Rito Sandra Baloi. Naum Khwahla. Kamogelo Letswalo. Makete Davy Madire. Mapefo Moratsani Mahlwele. Chichembiso Theodore Makongele. Mapula Miriam Makwala. Khomotso Makwela. Beni Marota. Grace Sesinyana Matebula. Nkosana Mbambo. Elsie Mamonare Molapo. Mahoshi Millicent Mulukomme. Ramatsobane Vinolia Moraswi. Shonisani Mudinyani. Mosta Nkuna. Tendo Confidence Paswan. Ramatsimele Poshia Poto. Lydia Tabo Ramoroka. Kidiboni Hazel Sateche. Betuel Maleke Setlapelo. Kolofelo Sekhalabye. Sylvia Sikweni. Tavelo Clementine Sitagu. Goodwill Selelepo Tobejani.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Science. Johan Hendrik Blom. Khomoto Wilfred Itweng. Caroline Garcia. Eric Matsobane Mahlawela. Tsepiso Mohola. Mamatlole Poshia Motupa. Setajuana Bridget Tobejana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Laws. Nkateko Peter Chauke. Riz Genevieve Chetty. Tashinga Deremed. Portia Ramadimeja Khokolo. Kopano Khole. Cielo Lerato Khosana. Ntswaki Maria Legodi. Matabogela Eric Leshabana. Piaha Julius Mabucha. Tobolo Machete. Refilwe Hazel Maesu. Tlaisani Makubele. Tabiso Lucius Makwaeba. Emeron Vusmuzi Maluleke. Ntiyiso Cassandra Maluleke. Dr. Matabani. Martin Matidze. Is it Betty Kabelo Matsani. Hunzukani Keshom Mbanyele. Nolwazi Mdluli. Besi Gurida Mihlapi. Mudibe Samuel Mudiba. Martina Tsweni Mokhokong. Ramakale George Mokwena. Madimecha Edward Mokweli. Patience Maputi Moshaba. Tsepo North Muswani. Victoria Ntswaki Mphahlele. Mpumulan Kolani Ndlovu. Oda Nekondela. Andani Andrew Nebutalu. Ferial Pilusa. Thank you. Taurai Ponti. Yvonne Patriter. Henry Ruos. Henry Ruos. Mabula Esrom Sekele. Gift Tumudi Sekhololo. Ngwako Samuel Selepe. Ramolokwani Miriam Silwani. Lebo Priti Semenya. Hudihanyi Precious Signolo. Khobalale Kumucho Siroka. Letabo Takaro. Posia Tongogara. Sorry. Cynthia Pindulo Vele. Madam, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Apologies, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor. Kashane Lorette Mabuza. Rudzani Madua. Petros Maguele. Tshegofatso Mahlangu. Ntabiseng Eclivia Makhupya. Furufelo Makado. Lerato Lovely Malesa. Eva Maluleka. Thomas Maruping Matole. Lutendo Munyayi. Surprise Khotatso Posa. Mulweri Lennox Ramaite. Puti Thelma Ramoroka. Renoilwe Ashanti Rapahlelo. Muhube Kagiso Sekonya. Khopotso Adrian Setemani. Comfort Kikhaugetswe Shai. Nausea Talani.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Constance Mulogadi Poto. Chuele Vivian Chikala. Thank you. Tibato Elliot Maja. Denga Theodora Nechituka.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Katawatle Deborah Fernandez received the degree of Baccalaureate Technology. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Nyeleti Elaine Mashaba. Sipei Lorraine Mokalapa.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Elani Toyoyo. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Ajmina Yasir Patel receives the degree with distinction. Lethabo Mashoti Siakamela. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Lexin Komola. Kopano Matlala. Tladi Tiny Peme.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mam Khona Eunice Malukana receives the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received a degree in Bachelor of Information Science. Raisibe Sinali Dwaba. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Martin Tlanganan Kosa receives a degree of Bachelor of Theology. The degree was obtained with distinction. I'm sorry, a title is Bachelor of Information Sciences. The following candidate received degree of science, Bachelor of Science Information Sciences, DK Lady Sharon Masinya. The following candidate received degree of Bachelor of Theology, Martin Tlanganani Koza. I indicated he got a degree with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree in Bachelor of Nursing Sciences. Ruzan Mamburu. Melita Mkabele. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received Bachelor of Arts, Health Sciences and Social Services. Dikeledi Thelma Make. Violet Mugilim Patel. Mutalani Kedishi Manesh Washing. Khawkhela Sukhwala. Khateng Carol Soroka. Precious Tapera. Dikeledi Khanaka. Mukhadi Brunette Mabut. Joanna Mokhomo. Boitumelo Mashiro Mila. Mokhao Matsilani Patel. Mukhetwa Sharon Mutala. Diana Shulan Goven. Itumeleng Blessing Ramano. Tapelo Ganeth Fanyana Sibisi. Mutlako Adelaide Tsebe. Oh, okay. Bruce Hlaulani Chauke. Oh, where is he? It's not in my list.
Ramakanya.
Ripfumelo Vision Golele. Maite Penny Hotuyani. Mabungu Maureen Lerule Ramakanya. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, we have an honor to give the qualification to the Minister of Education. Thank you. Mapula Sophia Letswalo. Manana Christina Makhathela. Tanyaradzwa Vanessa Makwindi. Katlego Magwete Masimula. Kifenzwe Faith Mashale. Musibudi Velemina Masipa. Elsie Hlulani Majabele. Tsushego Olivia Bubi. Neville Anzani Jonathan Mukwena. Ritabile Destiny Moremi. Salom Mashoma. Muranga Victory Madumbu. Kilebogile Haisibe Champele. Valentine Mkwana. Tehofazo Mkotsane. Tsebe Johannes Sikhafa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Alita Nkuna. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Alita Nkuna receives the degree of Bachelor of Education.
Sorry? Yes. Perfect. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidate will now be introduced to you. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the postgraduate Diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Keisha Valentine Ledwaba. Mahlatse Samson Madzia. Mamaloko Raitsa Masehwameng. Mamoloko Raisija Masekwameng. Thank you. Matima Sibo Mhonde. Maho Masibile Evodia Mpela. Zivuya Netamba. Towu Victoria Hojana. Manalane Maho Wane Sechocho. Ramati Meja Betty Sehololo. Tabiso Lovedelia Sehaulelo.
Prof. Makano, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Masilo Sipo Wahol. Antang MacDonald Molefe. Poti France Ramakole.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received a diploma in the College of Humane Sciences. Linki Suela Muhale.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Mohadi Caroline Matsiela. Nsovo Nicole Mona. Camela Emmanuel Munyeki.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Teboho Teddy Mokwele. Jack Clement Novunga.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Palisa Pel Letswalo. Mohadi Maria Malimela. Rubengo Mabungu. Precious Sipeke Mukwena. Nechezo Priscilla Mutwazi, diploma obtained with distinction. Matlatsi Alpheus Ngoben. Kwena Justina Mkuku.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Samson Ishmael Malungani. Marupeng Mukabuki. Polokwane Piladi Nap. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the national diploma. Mpifo Daniel Mabapa. Raisecha Lynette Mutlabeng. Funanani Fish Nenguda. Samuel Ragolani. Matsale Sello Toka.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Gracious Blessy. Tebogo Johannes Buroto. Kutso Beverly Dibakwane. Renelwe Duba. Leslie Aubrey Songwane. Ramukonu Johanna Kaichedi. Lawrence Tsadi Khabo. Mabule Pete Khadima. Makau Precious Khaditi. Nkwana Timothy Khatla. Ignatius Boko Koko. Tapelo Augustine Lukolwane. Malisaka Andres Maake. Tapelo Precious Maake. Dimakatso Unisa Mabapa. Matiti Matabuti Mabule. Matapa Bella Mahlo. Maite Tumelo Faith Maholo. Humutso Charlotte Maua. Dineo Maimela. Lishahu Sophie Makola. Tumelo Makwela. Shair Elias Malala. Truti Malaji. Mankwana Maria Malibate. Maria Mapopane Maponya. Mary Mushubudu Masinya. Reginald Mashale. Peladi Lorraine Maswane. Mkateke Tonia Masonto. Clement Matebula. Welcome Light Matebula. Debucho Mativa. Zikondo Matiza. Rapiti Jeremiah Matou. Rodney Mboweni. Marimo Rufas Masape. Mabore William Meso. Rishongile Reconciliation Mkachane. Vivian Musala. Musa Sharon Mawaboa. Mowawa. Sophie Raisibe Mujela. Masilu Mukhwati. Kutatso Mulaba. Muramedi Sophie Mulepo. Muramadi Sophie Molepo. Magdalene Mutati Molepo. Thank you. Akan Obri Munyela. Tsepiso Promise Mutapo. Machila Grace Mutumela. Sepeloto Mpafudi. Rachilumelo Emmanuel Munandi. Tintswalo Patience Ndlovu. Tumishang Jennifer Ndlovu. Ulisani Olga Nguda. Hilda Masibodi Nkwana. Mujaji Juliet Pinza. Caroline Pilusa. Tabu Rakabe. Khamkhele Rakhwale. Ivy Rakuma. Litabo Ramatladi. Kwana Simon Ramuleta. Christina Ramushaba. Sorry. Tsepo Priestley Rapanyane. Marupin Taylor Ratalane. Rendani Dr. Rachivanda. Soli Rikoto. Khaukhele Mokhati Elizabeth Siamula. Catherine Kabayo Sitole. Nsabini Gerald Tagalane. Mokhao Ntswai.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the diploma in College of Economic and Management Sciences. Lorraine Chabalala. Thengiwe Priti Chauke. Teboho Kurisani Chauke. Lazarus Malose Mahapa. Mabosolo Rebecca Mathaji. Paulos Tabang Maluleka. Poshia Maluleke. Richize Mashige. Lerato Keifas Mehlape. Roland Muing. Malosi Edwin Mukwatlu. Akani Ndlovu. Katuchelo Ndu. Tenda Mudzimu Ndu. Bonolo Caroline Ndoweni. Bundle Johanna Ndoweni, diploma obtained with a distinction. Jackson Nkuna. Lerato Matakala Nkuna. Lebogang Nkube. Tsakile Ndwandule. Mabusha Kamelo Ramokhopa. Priti Lerato Ranoto. Malegero Lorraine Sekhobela, diploma obtained with a distinction. Puti Mary Ann Sekwaila. Bongani Clara Marindi. Mohadi Desri Tefo.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the National Diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Malasela John Diase. Neva Raida Mashimbi.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Mohlallepula Charmaine Onwana. Raisija Joy Lehuto. Ntlanhla Basil Mashimbye. Tendani Linki Mavula. Isaiah Msimango. Joseph Kabadimo Khapele. Ponzo Tracy Rabaloyi. Ngwalengwe Nyagile Tobechane.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the graduates deserve a thunderous round of applause. Before I delve into the details of my concluding remarks, let me share with you two observations that I've made. At the outset of the proceedings, I indicated that there are 12 candidates who will receive their diploma or degree certificates cum laude. Now, in this cohort of the ceremony, we have noted 5, meaning that the remaining 7 is in the cohort that will collect the certificates from the regional offices. But then an interesting phenomenon is visible within this 5 that we recorded in Praesentia. Out of the 5, there's only 1 male and 4 are females. That observation is consistent with other ceremonies, at least that I presided upon. And of course, it is a clear indication that we are starting to realize the fruits of the deliberate efforts by the government of our country to emancipate women. And that attainment has to be celebrated. But then, as we conclude the proceedings, let me remind you about the profound message that was shared by Mepolo. It ends with you. Now, one of the graduates, when he passed my seat, he said, "Please tell the president that it is ending with me." That is a clear determination. And we have made a commitment that we will actually convey the message to the president. I think the candidate was referring to our Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki. But if you want us to extend the message to President Ramaphosa, we will also do so. But then this notion of ending poverty with you, that you put a cul-de-sac on poverty, that it ends with you, invokes hard work, because there is nothing good that you can achieve without pain and labor. Yes, you have worked hard up to this and you have succeeded. The evidence of your success is before us. You are now holding a certificate which is testament to your hard work, to your knowledge, and to your skills. But we are cautioned by John Mason in his book entitled Why Ask Why. He says success is responsible for many failures. Now, when you look at that conceptualization of the phrase or the assertion, it is contradictory. How can success be responsible for many failures? Those who know English better, they will say, that statement, that assertion is an oxymoron. It indicates something positively, yet that aspect of positivity is contingent on negativity. But what John Mason is saying to us, do not allow your success to curtail and to abort other successes that are lined up in your path of life. Simply put, this success is actually a pedestal for more successes, but that depends entirely on you. If you're not going to allow this success to catapult you and throw you into the future for many more successes, you will miss the person you are supposed to be. And like the German poet, you will cry and say, the one I am sadly salutes the one I should be. And many people in life are deviants of the people they ought to be. When you see our society being engulfed by many maladies, it is precisely because many people are deviants of what they ought to be. And we want to implore you as we conclude the proceedings this day that be careful. Do not miss to be the person you are supposed to be. And you can only become the person you are supposed to be when you work hard. And that certificate you're holding is testament to the fact that you have all that it takes to be a better person than you are at the moment. Well done to you. Many, many congratulations. Unfortunate enough, success also attracts added responsibilities. You have received your diploma, your degree, in the context of a challenging environment. The time is challenging. Every aspect about our communities, our societies, has challenging indications. There is a plethora of diseases that we're contending with. There is abject poverty, as Mepolo aptly indicated. There is hunger, high levels of crime. These are maladies, and it is the context in which you are graduating. Unfortunately enough, you are the people who are giving us hope. When we see you graduating, when we see you doing well, in this deplorable context, we have hope for a better future. And it is our desire and prayer that you should live up to the expectations we have about you. I have just read an article that is issued by the Department of Higher Education and Training. On a regular basis, they release what they call fact sheets. Now, in the fact sheet of March this year, they are saying only 6% of people with ages from 25 to 64 have a diploma as their highest qualification. Only 6%. And in the same fact sheet, they are saying only 6% of the people in the same age group, 25 to 64, have degrees. And 3.4% have TVET college certificates. About 34% have some, they say, some secondary education qualification. It is not an exciting statistics. And I'm revealing and relating these statistics to demonstrate the enormous responsibility that is placed on you. Literally, you are one of the few people in the context of our country who would have completed a university qualification. That comes with a lot of responsibility. And we want to say to you, go out there and do well as a Unisa graduate. You see, Unisa graduates, they demonstrate rare attributes because these are people who are able to study independently. They are not reliant on the tutor who would be giving them tutelage in a contact environment. So that demonstrates that you are a rare breed. And consistent with the modality that we use, you ought to continue being independent. You are resilient, you are responsible, and you need to make sure that you become a caring citizen. Because these are the attributes which are entailed in our definition of graduateness at Unisa. When we talk about a Unisa graduate, we also talk about a person who has a critical understanding of their location, their environment, and the challenges that bedevil their environment. And they not only appreciate those challenges, but they make a deliberate effort to contribute towards the derivation of solutions. And we want to say to you, the Unisa graduate, with that degree that you have, go and change the situation in your street, in your community, in your society. Make a meaningful change. And if you cannot do great things, you can do small things in a great way, as Martin Luther King Jr. would advise. It is within your power to change the environment where you occur. May I request the doctoral candidates to be on their feet. Please rise. It is my singular honor and privilege to be the first to refer to you as Dr. Matsaung and Dr. Mashamba. A doctoral degree is a lofty degree. There is no other degree globally that transcends, that supersedes the doctoral degree. You have done well. Many, many congratulations. We appreciate the fact that you have stayed the entire course up until this end. When you read the same fact sheet that I referred to a little earlier, we are not also doing well at the level of doctoral degrees. Literally, we are below a percentage in terms of what is desirable within our country. But we appreciate the fact that you are now an exemplar to the rest. You are saying to them, it is doable. You are literally saying to them, it is doable. And many, many congratulations. May you enjoy the rights and the privileges attached to this lofty qualification, fully. And to everyone who has graduated, please enjoy the rights and the privileges of your qualification. Now, you are wearing academic gowns. Except for the two doctors, you are not allowed to sleep with that gown. It's only these two who are given the privilege to sleep with their gowns. Congratulations and enjoy yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the University of South Africa is a university that drives social justice. It has actually opened its doors a lot wider compared to other universities, to the extent that even students who come from the extreme economic margins in our country are allowed to register and to study at the university. To that end, there are financial challenges that we often contend with. Just to demonstrate, currently, the enrollment size at the university is 378,000 students. Now that's a huge figure, 378,000 students. Amongst these other universities, the one that we would say is the largest has about only 50,000 students. But we're talking 378,000 students. Now, out of that number, about 200,000 of them are dependent on NSFAS for them to complete their studies. And the university is doing everything in its efforts to support the candidates. For an example, this year, the university spent around 36 million, VP Mutebelo can attest, 36 million to pay for students who were about to complete but were owing fees. And because of that, ordinarily, they wouldn't have graduated. But the management committee of the university, together with the council of the university, decided to avail that amount of money to support these students so that they can graduate. I'm deliberately relating this matter so that you realize the enormity of the challenge that faces us as a society. Now, as a result, the university has opened a bursary fund, and the details of the bursary, student bursary fund, are obtainable from our website, www.unisa.ac.za. If you are able, remember it is not obligatory, but if you are able to assist, to contribute any amount, please access the details in the university website. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 25 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall, and the two doctors will join the procession as we leave the hall. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.